Were you ever around when Wooski was there?
Yeah, man, that's me and Wooski fought.
You and Wooski got in a fight?
Yes, we fought. We was kids. He threw a ball. My nephew was just being born. My nephew's 17 years old now, so this was 17 years ago. 17 years ago in the summer. My nephew's probably a couple weeks old. Wooski he was bad. That dude, all of us was bad, but he was a different bad. Like, Shorty was crazy, for real. Like, kind of like he's still crazy today. I remember him throwing a ball up at my window. And, like, I'm a lover, like, man. And my nephew just got there. I'm going to die for my family, but I still was a kid anyway. I just remember, like, the screen. The screen ain't even probably weighed 2 pounds. Not even a pound, actually. And it fell on my nephew crate, and I was angry, bro. I went outside, bro, and me and Wooski was fighting for, like, 30 minutes. And then niggas throwing rocks at my crib. He's throwing rocks at my house just to get me to come out to fight him. That's how crazy he was.
Why did he want to fight you?
Man, I don't know. People used to just try to bully people. I was staying on the quiet end. Wooski stayed on the ghetto end. That's kind of how it is. You got the church end, and then you got the end where everybody. I eventually moved down there, and then I became a part of them. But like, I don't know if I told. They used to, if you stayed on the church end, and they was always they was chasing them home from school. It was like, you ain't even stay on the block if you didn't stay on that. That just shows you the dysfunction. You could just be on the same block, paying the same rent, and if you didn't stay down there, nigga, it was a separation even from us. They used to stay, man. They used to stay having Boogie, Wanye, because these was my friends. I knew them over there because I stayed in their end. Man, they used, whooping us up. Well, they ain't whoop me up because I ain't get caught. Niggas used to be running from the guys before you got big enough to fight. You feel me? Because we was like 8 and 9. We was real life kids, but everybody was still getting jumped on. And so Wooski was probably just doing that, man. I remember one time I walked to the other end before. Crazy. It was a girl. I can't think of her name now, but y'all, they know the girl I'm talking about on the bottom. They know the girl I'm talking about. And she saw me. This was like one of my first times walking down here, like, you feel me, on my own. And she was like, ain't you from the other end? Ooh, I'm finna go tell the guys. I got right out of there because that's how crazy it was. That real life, Cam, you would get beat up if you wasn't from the other end. Obviously, when we got older and niggas started to know you, everybody got close. But when we was kids, man, it was crazy, boy. The church end was separated from the ghetto end, and then, boy, the ghetto end was really ghetto. It looked like a ghetto. The church end was clean. Wasn't nothing in the grass. It was grass. On their end, wasn't no grass. It was like niggas out there pulling up the weeds in the grass, windows busted out. On the church end, you don't want to really too much go down there because the security gonna be on you as soon as you go down there. But they was kind of used to it on the ghetto end. That's just kind of what it was. You got the church part end, and then you got the ghetto end.
Wooski living in O Block, and you guys knew him and everything. At one point, he moves out of O Block?
Did.
Or does he get... Or does something happen that makes him have to leave O Block?
Nah, nothing happened. They just moved. Wasn't nothing specifically that I could pinpoint that I ever heard. And it was weird though, cause like they was there one day, all him, Wooski, Sawu, they all Lasky. I remember Lasky. That's another one of Rooski. I wonder what kind of names they got. It's just because all the Lasky, the Wooskis, and that's their actual names, I believe. If not, maybe, I don't know, but I know Sawu, that's his Wooski real name, Sawu. But yeah, man, I think it was just, people moving off the block, just moving something. But they moved. I think that they might have moved like a few blocks away. So they probably should have just stayed, but I don't know.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.